Why is it, in your experience, do you think that talking about end-of-life care and death and dying is important? Why would we do that? It's sad.
It can probably feel sad, but actually if you have the discussions with people, it might solve a lot of the issues that arise after someone dies, or at the point that somebody might be more imminently dying, where they're practical things they're worrying about. That can be funerals, paying for funerals. It might be, have they made a will? So there can be a lot of things that suddenly arise that might need to be dealt with. So it's good to have the conversations so that everyone's clear about what someone would want.
I see. So starting that conversation early means that you might be able to plan and have discussions and things like that.
Massively so. And families often aren't asking their loved one what they would want. So do you want to be buried? Do you want to be cremated? Have you made a funeral plan? What about your house? What about your dog? So those are the things that suddenly families will say to me, I'm really worried about this because we don't know, we don't dare ask. And the patient might say to me, all of these things are on my mind, but I don't want to talk to my family because it'll upset them.
Okay, so the family are trying to protect the loved one and the loved one's trying to protect the family, but actually if people can come together and start those conversations, maybe it makes grief and bereavement, if it can be easier, but more manageable because they understand. So how would you even go about starting those conversations if you were a loved one?
I might advise people to touch on the idea of there are things that might be important to you. Can we help you with those? And by that's a really open question that somebody might then say, yes, this has been on my mind and I'm worried about my dog, my child, or how my granddaughter might feel when I've died or something like that. So if we give people an idea of an open question, or if I pick up on the cue, I might absolutely also say, it sounds like there are things on your mind about what happens now you're at this stage of your illness. Are there things we can help with?